What's going on, guys? AJ Bodie here, back with another video. So, I've been getting a lot of comments lately about me being sexist. So, I want to address something first. I know that this might sound sexist coming from a guy, but I want to be clear on my intentions, okay? I want to be clear. It isn't to put anyone down. By the way, I'm reading a script, by the way. It isn't to put anyone down or say that one gender is better than the other, right? Sometimes we talk about differences between men and women. It can come across the wrong way. There's a difference between recognizing that people can have different experiences, preferences, or challenges, and saying that one group is better than the other, superior or inferior. That's not what I'm trying to say, right? I'm not trying to attack women or dismiss women or um, dismiss what women go through. That's not my intention. I'm trying to have an honest conversation while still respecting that everyone is an individual, right? A person, a person's gender doesn't determine their worth, intelligence, or abilities, right? If something I said, offends you or sounds like a stereotype, I'm open to hearing um, another perspective. The goal isn't to blame or judge, it's just to understand each other better. So, with all that being said, um, like in the videos, oh, hold on, let me see if we can find a comment that I was reading. Um, let's see if I can find it really quickly. Give me a second. Give me a second, please. I'm coming on here to make this video just because, like, I don't think I'm a sexist person, but, some people may beg to differ. I don't know. All right, let me just read this, and it's by Blue Job 7153. So Blue Job 7153. Let's see what you have to say, dude. I think you're an incel. Thanks. I just think you need to more majorly reevaluate how you think and talk to women. You sound insecure, your masculinity, and you are projecting onto her. I hope you educate yourself and learn to become a secure man who can be kind to the women in your life, right? So this video was me talking about dating apps, how everyone on here is they're whores, right? They're sluts. And now I'm going to ask you guys a question here. Do you think that's true? Everyone who gets on a dating app, do you think that their body count is probably higher than the average woman or man? Probably. My body count is more than the average man that's not in a fraternity party, right? That's not in a frat house. And I'm only 22. And I've had Tinder for a long time. Now, yes, I've deleted the app. Yes, I've had like two accounts in my whole lifetime, but it's 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 pretty obvious that you're like a slut or a whore if you can be a man slut, you can be a woman slut. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Um, but if you're on there, you most likely have more bodies than the average person that does not go on there daily or does not swipe right daily or swipe left daily. So that's the point that I was trying to get across in Dating Apps Are Stupid, the video that was posted 7 days ago. Um, So it's just it's not really about the gender per se. It's more about the people that you find on the dating apps. And these people actually are like just the fucking worst, man. I mean, for example, look at me. And I know that, you're not supposed to talk bad about yourself, right? But if you look at me just for a second and you kind of think, okay, what has he done in his life that's bad, right? Some of the choices that I made, some of the things I've done, I've been really stupid. I've made risky decisions. I put my health in jeopardy for women, for lust, right? Um, I've done things that I'm not proud of. I literally like fucking 3 days ago, I spent like 200. What the fuck? Hello? Oh, so you think I'm sexist too? I didn't say anything that was. That's bizarre. So that's what you think, huh? What did I say? What exactly did I say? You know what? You can fuck off because you know what? I'm not sexist. Okay, so just because I call a woman a slut makes me sexist and misogynistic and a bigot. You can't even use that word. That's not even how that works. No, you need to educate yourself. Oh, you watched my dating apps are stupid video. You said that the people that are on the dating apps are the ones that complain about it most. You said it's just like how the people who live life and actually are get into politics are the most ones to complain about the world. Yeah, duh. You think that my video is it can be harmful if taken the wrong way? Yeah, duh. But I don't care how they take it. It's just however they interpret it. Okay, well that's not my fault. That's not my fault, dude. If you want to interpret it as the fact that he's calling all women sluts, I didn't call all women sluts. I said everybody's a slut that is on Tinder. What the fuck are you on Tinder for if you're looking for a serious relationship? Literally, that app is just a fuck. It really is. Why would you go on Tinder looking for a serious relationship as a man, right? As a man, you know the woman is gonna cheat on you because she literally has options on that app. She literally has the ability to find a better man and just leave you just like that. And yes, that's how love is. She can literally just find a better partner and then leave. That's how love works. I get it. But most women on there have been ran through so many times. So many times. And to the men out there that are like, "Oh, you can't say that because like, you know, women are you should respect women." It's like, okay, but the men on Tinder don't have nearly as enough exposure and validation from that app than women do because a pretty woman on there will get them 400 times farther than a guy that has a BMW or a guy that has a suit and tie on. It's unfair. The advantages are just unfair of women that are on Instagram or that are on the dating apps. It's just crazy. If they have a fat ass, you best believe that they're going to get so many likes. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying, okay? And more than likely, you're going to have baggage when you date someone from Tinder, man or woman. The people on there aren't very they're not marriage material. So you're literally telling me that that shit. Okay, so what you're basically saying, you're basically telling me that you would marry somebody on Tinder. You would marry someone on Tinder, on a dating app. Exactly. You would not do that. And the reason being is because no, it's not about that. The reason being is because you know for a fact that they've already been ran through. Man and woman have probably already been ran through. If you're a good looking guy on there, you can get like 3, 4, 5, 6 dates a month on there. You have to be loaded to do that because I already spent $200 on one date, which is a lot of money. That's like 1/3 of my paycheck right there. Okay, it's not 1/3 of my paycheck. It's a little bit less, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, well, I'm glad we're on the same fucking page here because honestly, I'm getting kind of tired of these comments saying that I'm sexist when in reality it's like this is how it is and this is how it's going to be and this is just my own anecdotal experience. Yes, I'm not an ugly guy. Yes, I'm not a fucking I'm not ugly and I actually know how to talk to women, right? But on here, it looks like I don't because I have to talk in front of a camera. I'm camera shy. There's not one woman that has said to me that they're repulsed or they feel disrespected by me or anything like that. They actually like me quite a lot. So these comments right here, these comments are such bullshit. They're literally so dumb. I bet this guy, whoever commented right here, hold on. Blue Job 7153. I don't know him. I don't know if it's a girl or a guy. I don't know him at all. I don't know them at all. I don't know anything about him. Okay? I don't know if they're a good guy or not, right? Or a good person. What I do know is that they keep on leaving comments on my videos and I don't like it because it's negative and that affects me. My whole message is negative. It's not, okay? I'm just educating people on how the world is right now, okay? Dating apps are fucking stupid as fuck. I don't care what anybody says. I get matches? Yeah, so what if I get matches? I've What, I've been getting more matches since I've improved my profile? Of course. Of course I've improved my profile and now I'm getting more matches. That's just how it works. Of course. If you have a shitty ass profile, you're not going to get any matches. A woman only has to have one pic of her ass and she needs to look pretty to get 1,000 matches. Yeah, dude, of course. That's just how it is on the dating apps, man. And any guy that tries to defend that, any girl that tries to defend that is just trying to prove me otherwise. Is just wrong. Yes, of course you should respect women. I respect women all the time. No, I don't think women are all whores. Literally, my ex was like the best girl ever. She was literally like the best. She wasn't a slut. She was the right type of freaky. She was great. She wasn't a whore. Oh, the situationship number two girl. Yeah, she was a slut, and I knew that she was a slut. Why am I calling her a slut? Because that's what she is. She literally messed around with a whole bunch of dudes at the same time. Oh, you don't think that makes them a slut? See, that's where we differ. If you're a dude or a lady messing around with more than one person at a time, you're literally I in my eyes you're a slut. You're literally hoeing around. What are you doing? You know what? I'm gonna hang up now. Thanks for randomly calling me. I don't know why you yeah. All right, bye. Anyway, sorry. I was just talking about how gay people are. Look at my teddy bear. Spent I don't even know how much I spent on this. $133. I thought she was gonna pay for this one, and I was gonna pay for the other one, but nah, actually, that's not how it works. Um, she paid for the ice cream though, and I believe she paid for the photo booth. I'm not sure. Anyways, you guys want to see? Can't really show you her, but I can show you me. Yeah. So, anyways, by the way, malls fucking suck. They're like $20 just for those three photos. That's fucking bullshit. It wasn't like that. Anyway, um, that's pretty much the end of the video. Okay, I just want to go on here and say, for the record, I'm not a sexist. I'm not racist. I hate y'all equally. I think every gender can be a slut or a whore. It doesn't matter. I'm not objectifying women. I'm not objectifying men. Some men are just horny. Some men are just whores. Some women are just horny. Some women are just whores. That's just how it is. Okay. Um. Yeah, I do stereotype a bit, but that's just how it is. That's just how it is, man. Like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. Sorry for for sounding sexist, or if I pissed anybody off.